Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Please Watch Our podcast. I'm Connor, and with me forever. I don't know. It's Mitch. Hi, Mitch. I don't know about forever, but
What the fuck? Hello, I'm Mitch.
hello.
You fucking
Um,
weirdo.
yeah. Today we are watching The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe from the Chronicles of Narnia movie that came out
Yeah.
in 2005.
Yeah.
Um, and
Shingo.
this is Mitch's recommendation, but in a way, it's my recommendation.
Yeah. I was stuck, couldn't figure out one, and
Yeah.
Connor was like, yo, we did like Sorcerer's Apprentice, we did the Fallout series, and like you talked all about that one, and he's like, let's do the one I want to, like one I can do that. And I was like,
Yeah.
sure. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I've never actually, I've having watched this movie again, I have seen it before, but like years ago to the
hmm
point of where it was a brand new movie
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw this movie in theaters. The only thing I remember about seeing that movie is my older sister. She was on like what do we call a ramp for people in wheelchairs, right? And she was swinging back and forth on it. Whoop, 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 flip, head
Hmm.
on the ground. I
Nice.
remember seeing the smack. And that's all I remember from the Narnia movies. And we didn't see Prince Caspian in theaters. But the day we went to see The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, my mom broke her arm, and my older sister was gone doing something with my dad. My other brother was in charge of the children, the little people. So me and my mom spent the whole day in a hospital with a 10-day-old baby.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a yeah. And then I went to see The Voyage of Dawn Treader with my grandma and my aunt, my siblings, and two old people in the back row. And if you're
Nice.
wondering, that movie did not do well, and they ended it at the third movie.
Yeah.
And yeah, so what do you know about Narnia as a series, as a whole? Okay, nothing.
I
Okay,
know they I knew the plot of the movie
yeah.
essentially. I
So
knew
Narnia,
that it was a
yeah,
pretty fairy tale.
yeah. I recommend looking into the books if you want. If you don't care about like the lore, a book I would want you to read or listen to is The Silver Chair. Not my favorite book, but it has my favorite character, Puddleglum, and he is a marsh wiggle, which is basically a part frog, part human hybrid. And basically, the whole thing about the Silver Chair is that it's two kids from England who don't really know a lot about Narnia going to save Narnia. And C.S. Lewis is like, oh, they're not going to do well by themselves. So he gives them this marsh wiggle who's the kind of person who's like, well, there's fireworks. It's probably about something bad. Or like, oh, I hope you, hopefully, if like, it's like it's cold outside and it's like, well, we're not going to freeze. We're probably going to starved. We're going to starve first because we ran out of food. He's always looking on the downside of it, but he's a great character. That
Oh
makes
yeah.
sense. Favorite
He's
book?
very pragmatic. Yeah.
Favorite book is Voyage of the Dawn Treader. Three kids get pulled into a painting. Coolest way to get to Narnia. Um, and they go on this voyage. They're sailing on around tropical islands that they own. The king, like Narnia owns, because they defeated the dragon like years ago, and it's pretty good. But yeah, that's my little rant about the books I like. Also, you did you not know that Aslan was God?
I was it was pretty clear that he was like
Jesus. He's
Jesus.
Jesus. Yeah, he's
He's
not
very
God.
clearly Jesus.
Yeah, yeah,
He literally died for their sins and then got resurrected.
yeah,
Like bar for bar, like
yeah,
rip that.
yeah.
Even doesn't Christ get likened to a lion constantly?
A
He's like
lamb.
the Lion of Judah
He
or
can
whatever.
be. It's a lamb, a lion. He's a lot of animals. He does get
Yeah,
likened to.
yeah.
It's usually a lamb because he's a
Usually,
lamb
if you want like the
Yeah,
mercy part, and then I think it's the lion if you're like if you piss him off somehow.
yeah.
Um,
Uh, Guys, I was
uh,
homeschooled and I grew up religious.
yeah. So
Uh,
double whammy. This
Double
guy's an
Ramy.
idiot. No, I'm
Yeah,
kidding. I'm
yeah.
kidding.
When I was growing up, JB2, he told everyone not to read Harry Potter.
Who's
So my
JB2?
Pope John Paul II. Well, Saint John Paul II. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow.
He
Yeah,
told us not.
you're on a
Yeah,
shorthand. Okay.
sorry. Yeah, he told us not to read Harry Potter, so we never did. So another fun story. My step grandma read Harry Potter to us, me and my sister, and we're both crying when we told her we didn't want to listen to it, and she just read it to us anyways. What the fuck? We don't want to listen to it. Our mom told us not to.
Yeah, but
I had
come
never.
on.
I, no, I haven't
Come
watched
on.
Harry Potter or anything. I watched a little bit of Harry Potter. It seems chill.
It's literally no less than crazy than fucking
Yeah,
Narnia.
yeah. But the author is dead, unlike Harry Potter.
Yeah.
They're probably both. I don't know about C.S. Lewis. I think C.S. Lewis not great. He
Guys
wrote some
fucking
good. Yeah, him and J.R.R. are friends though. They're buddies.
yeah.
Pretty sure J.R.R. wrote the Hobbit first, and then C.S. Lewis like, hey, I can do that. But yeah, this movie is 20 years old,
Yeah.
soon to be, I think, which is crazy. Um, they can also, if they wanted to, there is talks about who directed Barbie? Greta Gerwig? No, yeah, who directed Barbie? Yeah, okay. There's talks. I think she is in the works of redoing, like, rebooting the Narnian books. So I'm excited for that because she also grew up. She grew up Catholic, not anymore, but I'm excited to see what she does. And the last thing that I kind of heard about is that they're not going to release the films in IMAX. They should. There's an audience. I feel like she has an audience that would watch it in IMAX. Just do it. Anyways, the movie begins with bombs, which they didn't really go into detail about that in the book. It was kind of just said, and people were like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it's very, very smart what they did to show like the reasons why they have to leave. Because,
Yeah,
it's
it's a
not
London
yeah,
Blitz.
yeah, it's not as like my great grandma, she had to leave London because of London Blitz, like there's a two generations between that. Like you can't have the same connection to it. So it was smart that they showed it. And already you kind of see Peter and Susan growing up very quickly due to war, like Susan
Yeah.
it's like, what are you doing in here, Lucy? We gotta go. Peter is fucking pissed for good reason. I don't wanna I am an Edmund defender, but like, dude, there
Fuck
are bombs.
you.
There's
This guy
bombs.
sucks.
Guess
This guy
what?
sucks.
I'm the fucking middle child. I'm Edmund.
I don't
Fucker.
doesn't give you an excuse to act like a total fucking moron.
Yeah, no, it was dumb going into
Literally every decision he made until the one where he get almost gets himself killed
pretty
was the
dumb.
wrong
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
When he almost killed himself, that was the good decision.
And that,
That
yeah,
was the only one.
that's him redeeming himself. And that's, anyways, the London bombs happen. They go down to his beautiful house in the countryside.
Stupid fucking kid.
They meet the professor. We're spoiling. I'm gonna spoil all the Narnian books for you.
Go.
Sorry.
They're like
So
individual stories, aren't
yeah,
they?
there's seven books, and the first
Okay.
book chronologically, it wasn't written at the same time. Like it wasn't written before Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe. It's called
Hmm.
The Magician's Nephew, and the professor in that house,
Hmm.
his name is Diggory, and he was in the first book. So he went to Narnia when it was just becoming a land, a world.
Hmm.
Kind of cool, right? Yeah, and they meet the witch. The lamppost. The lamppost is from London because the witch is in London trying to hit someone with a pipe, but they're able to go back to another world. Like they go into Narnia when it's performing, and she throws the pipe and it becomes a lamppost. Kind of cool.
Ah.
Kind of cool. But yeah, so the professor
Oh.
knows about Narnia. Basically, the wardrobe itself is an apple he gave to it, like an apple tree seed that he gave to his mom she was dying from something, and he cuts down the tree and he makes a wardrobe out of it. And that's why
Uh,
there's magic. The wardrobe is from Narnia,
yeah.
and he brings the apple seed to Narnia,
Hmm.
like back to our Earth, and it has a little bit of magic in it still
Yeah.
that allows them to go to.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they think they're gonna have a fun time in this beautiful countryside, but not. It's raining because it's London. It's England, the
England.
UK.
It's great all the
Yeah,
time.
all the time. So they ended up playing a game hide and seek. They run around the house and they pull. Lucy goes up to this wardrobe, grabs it, pulls it off, slow motion, and it's a nice looking wardrobe.
Hmm.
I we had a wardrobe at our house. We had a wardrobe. My aunt's sister had a wardrobe. You better fucking believe we played Narnia in that wardrobe. Fun time. If you guys are wondering, I was homeschooled. Okay, that's all I gotta say. But yeah, they go into the ward. Lucy goes into the wardrobe, and she's in Narnia. And took about 10 minutes. Good timing. Um, how do you feel about Narnia? Walking into it, how do you feel about the
Um,
world?
the world, it's pretty cool. Um, I do understand it kind of only really works with kids.
Yeah,
Because the moment I would walk into that place and they were like, dude, and the wolves were coming after me, if I got a sword, get the fuck off me.
a
Get the
gun.
fuck off me.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I'm gonna go to Narnia with an AR-15.
yeah. Walk through that door.
Yeah, yeah. What the fuck is the Ice Witch gonna do against my fucking
Nothing.
AR-15? My
Nothing.
5.56 hollow coin to the dome.
Ironically, so Diggory's uncle in the first book, he's like,
Hmm.
oh, he saw the like little lantern, like the little
Yes.
iron beam. Yeah, he's like, we can bring anything in here and grow it into better, you know, material. The
Yes.
So yeah, the only children for a good reason. Aslan's like, yeah, no, I'm not letting any adults in here. Aslan, Aslan,
Oh.
Aslan, Aslan. I would be respectful. Aslan, I
Are
want to do
you?
it.
I think you're cut off.
No, Aslan.
Wait, so he doesn't allow adults in
Nah, like hardly.
because okay.
Like he doesn't really allow them to come in. Like the only time it happened, it was at the like start of the world, and that was an accident.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
doesn't let adults come
So where
in.
did Aslan come from?
He's
Was
probably Jesus.
he just came with the world?
He kind of well, he started the world.
Yeah.
He sung a song, and that started the world, and that's why things were able to grow so quickly.
Okay, so homeboys, yeah. He's
Yeah, yeah,
he's
yeah,
the son of the Father, Holy Spirit,
yeah,
motherfucker, right
yeah.
there with a
My,
mane of
you can think
hair.
of it like Jesus.
So she
Or
murdered Jesus,
who?
Gwendolyn Christie.
Yeah, she
Uh,
does.
is
The
it
White
Gwendolyn
Witch. Yeah,
Christie?
I think you got it. Yeah, I view Narnia as Jesus doing a side quest. He's like, I'm gonna make a magical world
No,
with talking animals.
it's not Gwendolyn Christie. It's the other one.
But yeah, no, she's in Narnia now, and
Tilda Swinton. Tilda
Tilda
Swinton.
Swinton, yeah. And she finds Mr. Thomas. How do we feel about a grown
Fawn.
fawn? I don't fucking want to say that. Finding
Faun.
this little child. How do we feel about that?
Um, cool, because he's chill as fuck.
He is chill.
Um,
There's no
but
real
also
issue. Hmm.
no, he's the home dog.
Yeah. I do feel like again he is living in a low-key kind of a dictatorship a little bit.
Yeah, not low key.
No, it
Yeah.
is a dictatorship because it's always cold, depressing, sad.
There's no low key fucking
It's a
about it.
dictatorship, yeah.
She is ruling with an iron fist.
Yeah. So there's nothing like as soon as he did what he did, like what he did was sing a song to make Lucy fall asleep. He was like, I hate myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
He was like, "Fuck, I don't want to die," and I let like my own worries about my own life overtake me, and I was about to give a fucking child to
yeah.
like the enemy. So
Yeah.
Even though he like lives under their rule or whatever, he's still like, that's stupid. What the
Yeah.
fuck was I doing? Come on.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here. And then I think he takes her back. He's fine. She's fine.
Hmm.
And then guess who comes
So Edmund walks into the magical world, and then a witch grooms him
with Turkish delight?
with Church's Delight, enchanted Church's Delight. Once again,
Yeah,
grooming a child, be like, bring your siblings. You could be a king. None of your other siblings have to be a king, but you can.
which
Uh,
isn't true.
yeah. If she had a YouTube channel and people found out about that shit, canceled.
She basically, she just, I don't, obvious, I don't know. Would I have fallen for it? Probably.
Like, if he pulled,
I mean, the
what would
chicken
be,
white carries me into her lap, gives me candy out of nothing,
yeah,
and I'm freezing my dick off, and then
yeah,
she takes me into the warm cloak.
bro,
Yeah,
yeah.
no,
And
I'd
also,
fall for it.
she's kind of
But
hot. She is hot.
yeah,
Like,
but I'm also
she's
like
pretty.
8.
True, true.
Um,
The one thing I forgot
I
that
didn't
she,
get a boner
you
until I
can
was
all bone,
9.
yeah, yeah. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, or
Um,
10, sometime somewhere around
yeah,
there.
somewhere like that. Yeah, yeah. But yeah,
I
the
didn't bust
Turkish.
a nut. Never mind. Never mind. Never
Thank
mind.
you,
Never mind.
thank you, thank you. Sorry. They. Oh my God. He was groomed. The witches
Sorry.
hashtag the white witch is a groomer. Get that trending. Um, because yeah, dude, what would be the one thing that'll make you like do anything she wants? She gave me money. She gave me some pounds. Be like, hey, but
You don't want to hear my answer.
I don't want to hear your answer. One thing I forgot about the White Witch is that she low-key kind of has little dreadlocks.
Dude, that's what I said when I first saw her. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Does she have dreads and
She,
dreadhead?
to be fair, she's a
Lice?
groomer
Oh
and
my
she's
God. A culturally
cultural.
appropriate
Yeah.
appropriation. Yeah, you try and
Listen,
say that. No, I'm just
no,
kidding.
no.
I won't
Listen,
I won't make you suffer.
soon as she has a Twitter account, you know she walks around the street saying like, "What's wrong with my braids?" Nothing.
Oh
Like,
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
dude,
Yeah,
dude,
Vikings had them for years. Vikings had them for years.
you don't know. Like, shut up. Um, but yeah, it's okay because she's a villain. That's why she shouldn't do it. But hey, yeah. Anyways, after Edmund gets groomed, he goes back
Yeah.
home. Yeah, yeah,
And then
don't.
he lies.
Yeah, because
He sucks. He
he's
sucks.
being he's literally being told. Okay, Mitch, I give you $1 million, but you have to tell this little girl is a liar. What are you gonna do?
My little
Yeah.
sister who's weeping, crying in front of me.
Shit, you know what? Actually, I'm on your side there. Fuck. It was my little sister. Fuck, dude. No, I couldn't do that.
No, dude.
I'll
And
defend him.
but he did it. He did
He did
it.
it. He did
But
it.
he didn't even he did she I don't remember, did she tell him to not tell them?
No.
No. So he, on pure instinct, on his shitty instinct,
Hmm.
refrained from telling them.
Yeah.
Just to fuck with the kid. I hate this stupid little shit fuck. I hate him so much. I've hated him. I'm gonna keep hating him through the whole movie. He got my lion Jesus killed.
Yeah.
One.
One.
Number one. That's
Yeah.
number one. Number two, he lied dead dead face
Yeah.
to his family in front of his little sister and got her essentially like ostracized because of it.
Hmm.
Um, and then there's probably other ones I'll think
There,
of.
we're thinking of it eventually, but no. Um. Yeah. They have a talk with Diggory. Um. The professor. Diggory is a nice name. Should I name one of my kids Diggory?
Not for a first name.
Middle name? I want to name one of my kids Obadiah, so I can call him Obi. One Kenobi.
Do not call your child Obadiah.
It's kind of a sick name though, but I'm not
It is, but it's
Amish.
also like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's yeah. You're kind of yeah. My
Yeah.
yeah. I've always liked the name Ezekiel. No,
Yeah. Listen, it's better than Listen, I think this is better than like a
Craig,
Craig, I'm not naming like a white person named their kid like
like
Caitlin,
oh,
or like I saw someone name what like I saw a
indigo
video.
flower.
Yeah, or like
Actually,
a
indigo's a prettier
country
name.
like someone named their kid Sweden. Imagine living your life when your name's Sweden. They're from Utah. There's like a
Yeah,
teacher talking about like
showing up with my three kids: Zambia, Poland, and
and Sweden,
Burma.
Burma, yeah, Poland.
Actually,
Oh,
Burma is now Myanmar, I think.
mm. Showing up with my three kids, Mexico, Panama, Brazil. They're all white, blue-eyed kids too. Uh,
Good Lord. Got
yeah,
a bunch of Aryan children.
yeah. Anyways, I understand the Edmund hate. I get it, but I'm his big defender.
Hmm.
I'm a big defender, okay? I would not go as far as he did as making my little sister cry,
Fuck that bitch. Not the kid,
especially
the other kid.
because Lucy, like she is the most sweetest
She's
little
the
girl.
dog. She's
She's so
literally only done good things the entire
yeah.
movie.
She is not mean to anyone. She is so pure.
She's also cracked with a knife.
Yeah, she's so good. Dude, she's naturally gifted. Very nice person in general. Mr. Thomas, he's crying and she's like, "You need my hanky. You need my hanky more than I do." Fuck, dude. Who just could be fucking mean to him? Edmund, I guess. Fucking A. Listen, he's going through it. Okay? I don't know what he's going through. But let me just say, he went to Narnia 3 times, unlike his two other siblings who went twice.
Who are we talking about?
They went to Narnia multiple times. Edmund
Yeah.
and Lucy went 3 times. Peter and Susan went twice. Yeah, also Susan didn't get to go to heaven.
What?
So the last
What?
the last book, um,
There's an external heaven.
yeah, I'm spoiling
Okay.
this for you. The
I
last
don't
book
care, to
is
be
the
fair.
last battle, and everyone dies. Everyone's on a train to go see Peter and Edmund to because they got the rings because they're trying to get to Narnia because someone showed up in their house asking for help. So they're trying to get to Narnia and the train fucking falls and kills everyone but Susan. And the reason they didn't kill Susan is because Susan stopped believing in God. She was more interested in like
Wait,
boys and lipstick than
so,
Narnia.
so Susan
Low-key atheist. Low-key.
didn't get murdered
Yeah. Because she didn't
because
believe.
of her lack of faith.
Yeah.
That seems like a good thing. That feels like a bad lesson if you're only more like if you're really into like teaching people about God,
Mhm.
telling them like, "Hey man, if you don't believe, you won't get smited." Okay.
Yeah. Bro, and
That's
at
okay.
yeah. And they thought Edmund and another person, they were alive for like not Edmund, their cousin. They were alive for a long period of time. So I'm assuming that these two people who are still alive, they were in the hospital dying. And eventually they both died.
What?
Peter and yeah, these two little kids died young. Peter and Edmund got crushed by a train. I remember I asked my brother, like, how did they die? And my brother was like, the train was driving and it just went boop on top of them. So they died too. That's a way to go. But yeah, they didn't let Susan go to heaven because she was into lipstick and boys. But
Whore!
but
Whore!
C.S. Lewis said you can write a story about what Susan life is like.
Yeah, it's just
So
fucking normal. But also, her entire family died?
her and but her parent no, even her parents died. She is the only one left.
What
And
the
her parents
fuck
are
is Narnia about?
and her parents are in heaven too. She is by herself. Even like the two people who like she kind of knew died as well. Like everyone went to Narnia, including their parents, all went to heaven but her because of lipstick and boys. Um, so I don't know if they're gonna.
Harlot.
I don't
Harlot
know
wench.
if they were to if Greta were to change one thing, maybe just let Susan go to heaven. You
Or
know?
don't kill all of them off.
Yeah.
That makes no
But
sense.
it happened in book.
Yeah, because he's talking about like smiting people for God. Like God's gonna take them into his loving arms just by murdering them.
I do think it's crazy. Like they
How
talked
is that
about
a good thing?
it's not. They
How is
talked
the
about
one who lives the unlucky one?
yeah, she wasn't ready to go to heaven. She didn't believe in
What?
the lion again. You know?
Why would you bring children to heaven? They have like 90 years to keep going.
Yeah, they all died. Everyone but Diggory and another person died in their early 20s.
Jesus fucking Christ. It's
Yeah.
like a story based around 90s heroin addicts. They all die in their early 20s. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah. Yeah. But I just wanted to let you know about that lore because
That's so fucking dumb.
it's something that is very heated
It's
in the
the Narnia community.
in the Narnian community,
So the homeschool.
homeschool community.
Yeah.
Um, and if you're wondering
Oh,
if I could direct any of the movies, I would love to direct The Silver Chair because it's a good fucking movie. They made I'm gonna send you the BBC original movie. Um, Tom Baker was Puddleglum. Tom Baker, the fourth Doctor. He, he was Puddleglum and he was great. I'll send you that, but don't worry after. But yeah, when we're talking about Edmund being a
bro.
little
He's so fucking dumb. He's so fucking stupid. And he looks dumb too. He has that shit-eating little fucking smile of his.
I I
Fuck.
might be
I hate
wrong,
this child.
but I think he's pretty conservative now.
Shoot him with a gun.
Like the actor who played him, they call it a. I've been told that he's a Tory.
A Tory. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
conservative, yes.
yeah. So do with that information as you wish, everyone.
Edmund fucking sucks.
Yeah, trust it gets better. He's better in the books. He does. I
I
don't
don't
know.
care.
Okay. Anyways,
This
they're
fucking
playing.
shithead sucks.
They're playing.
Listen to your older brother. I'm just
What?
saying. Listen to your older brother. Just
True.
listen. Literally,
Yeah,
if he actually did listen to him,
he'll be
nothing
chill.
bad would
He'll
happen.
be chill.
Nothing
I
bad would have happened.
I do feel like they're trying to show more in the movie than the book. Like Peter's not irritating, but kind of just like not. He's kind of rude to Peter, kind of rude to Edmund. Not really though. It's not
Yeah,
like
well, Edmund also keeps making the wrong decisions, so
yeah,
I
but
would
yeah,
get
no.
pissed off too.
I'm not on anyone's side, but
I am.
Edmund was groomed. Edmund was
Edmund
groomed
was
by a
not
woman
groomed. He
by a
was
woman with
not groomed.
dreadlock, fucking a
Reds.
dreads. Anyways, they're playing cricket. Peter throws a ball right at Edmund's behind, and then they do it again, and Edmund breaks a window. They run in, and they go into Narnia. They're in
That they
Narnia,
do.
and then everyone found out that Edmund fucking lied, and they get mad. Also, Lucy throws a snowball at Peter's head, hard, like earned, very earned.
She was just joking around.
No, yeah, but she threw it hard. Uh, they all get mad. They all get mad at Edmund. They go to see
Good.
Mr. Thomas. Mr. Thomas.
I
And
thought. Okay, never mind. Keep going.
oh, yeah.
Keep going. Keep going.
Quite,
Keep
wait.
going. Keep
Yeah.
going.
They go to see Mr. Thomas. The White Witch taking her away. They find out that wolves are bad. Wolves are evil in this universe. Um, okay. Mr. Thomas is taken, and then they meet the beavers. How we feel about the beavers?
I fucking love the Beavers.
I love them too. The CGI in this is not great, but like 2006, like it's not bad. Like I'm not but the Beavers are great. I really want this to happen, but I don't think it will. I want the Beavers in the remake to be Canadian. Eddie my like I don't want what's his name? Oh my goodness, I had it just a minute ago. He's the guy who plays Shrek. I can't think of the guy actor's name.
Michael
Mike?
Myers.
I want him to be in it. Be funny.
Hmm.
And then can't think of her name either. She's in Schitt's Creek. The what's her fucking name? Can't think of it. Anyways, the lady
I
in
want
Schitt's Creek. But no, you tell me who you want.
I want Justin Bieber. I
Mm,
want Justin Bieber to voice one of the Beavers.
hmm.
Um,
They have to be Canadian. They have to be Canadian.
Justin Bieber's Canadian.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, and then other person. My bad, my bad.
Um,
Who's the lady from Schitt's Creek? I can't think of the actress's
oh
name.
shit, no, there's a chick from Quebec, and I think it would be really funny if you have an Anglophone
Kopekwa.
beaver
Yeah,
and a really Quebecois
yeah. That'll
beaver.
be. They should do that. Greta, take notes. Make it happen. I'll write a fan letter. I'll write a letter to you. Um, and you make people from Quebec watch Narnia because you have someone from Quebec in it.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
will be a beaver, but yeah.
yeah, but yeah, I think in general, just give us beavers. Imagine an American not voicing an eagle. You couldn't. But yeah, they meet the beavers. They go into their beaver dam. Super fucking cozy. Looks fucking sick. I love that little beaver dam. Mrs. Beaver's hilarious. They're both so funny, and their accent is like, well, at least the little. Well, I don't know. There's probably a city for it called like Hunky, Dewey Valley or something, or Burr. I don't know, some fun name.
What, the accent?
Well,
No,
I
he
mean,
talks like
yeah,
this.
well, yeah, fucking hilarious. They're so
He
funny.
talks like this. That's like it's like I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's vaguely,
I don't
I
know
don't
where.
know. It sounds dockhandish, so I'm
Yeah,
thinking Birmingham. I'm
Birmingham
thinking,
probably. Yeah.
but Birmingham, the
The
Birmingham accent.
the
No,
cool
I
thing
don't
about
know.
the cool thing about London, like the UK as a country, is that
It's separated by class, which is also separated by vo accent.
yeah, the thicker the accent,
You could literally be like, poor,
yeah,
like the moment you open your mouth, poor.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Heaven forbid you have a Scottish accent. They'll judge you for that. Oh, they would. And if they went to
I
a
judge
school,
people for that.
okay, whoa, you don't like a Scottish accent?
I didn't say that.
Oh, you would judge if someone if they have a Scottish accent. Okay.
Yeah,
There's
it's just a 1 to 10 rating. It doesn't
yeah.
matter.
No, okay. There's someone they say there are like I would say Connor, they would say something they would say my name
Mm.
complete it would sound completely different. Someone from like the UK
Cool.
says my name. It's just weird.
Cool. Yeah.
Connor. Connor.
Connor.
Connor. It's like, okay, yeah. And I say it Connor. I don't know.
Connor.
Anyways,
Connor. Connor.
Connor. Edmund
Who's-
fucking leaves. Edmund rats out his family, which isn't good. But hey, everyone, he was groomed. He's been thinking about that witch and the food that the witch gave him for a long period of time. He was groomed.
He wasn't groomed. He literally
Yes,
had
fucking
one
was.
meeting with her.
Yeah, and she gave him a spell-ridden food that makes him
Oh
not
my
stop thinking
God.
about it.
That's his fault.
For
He ate
eating
the
it, he is a
candy.
child.
Fuck him.
If I
Every kid knows stranger danger.
Obviously not him. He's kind of dumb about that. Um, anyways, he leaves and Mr. Bieber right away, he's like, I fucking knew that guy was no good. He talks shit about a child. It's like, ah, yeah, yeah. Anyways, he goes,
I'm doing it right now.
yeah. Anyways, he goes to the witch's house. The witch is like, no fucking food for you, dude. You didn't bring whole family.
Yeah, literally kill yourself.
Yeah, and
Kill yourself.
for some dumb reason they went looking for him, but for some reason they walked all the way to the witch's castle. And I'm like, oh, maybe go back, maybe stay at
Yeah,
home.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Guys, where should we look for Let's try my enemy's front doorstep.
Let's try a dictator's house, you know?
Yeah.
Let's go right to the dictator. Anyways, they go back home. The queen's like, wolves, go get them. They wreck that little beaver house, and then the kids are running. They go into a little hole in the ground, like a hobbit, and they're running. They're running from the wolves. Running from. There's a song about that, I feel like. Anyways, they're running from the wolves. They get out there. They go. And oh, by the way, Aslan is mentioned. And in the book, pardon me, in the book, they mention Aslan is how like every kid gets a different feeling about Aslan. Edmund feels icky and like scared.
Yeah,
Peter's
because
like,
he's a fucking he's Judas. He's Judas.
he is Judas. If there was yeah, Edmund's strong. Lucy is like, oh my goodness, so
Except he
nice.
didn't even get money. He had
Yeah,
fucking Turkish delight, which aren't good.
there were they
They're
were
not good.
they were in war. They were at war.
I don't give a shit. Literally, I would rather literally ask for death.
Yeah. What treat would you ask the witch for, Tug?
Pussy. Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, 10-year-old me was fucking crazy, bro. I probably would have.
There's a dwarf there too. So is he gonna watch or just
I don't give a fuck.
okay, cool. Her and her dreadwalk rocks.
He's not gonna join in.
No, but he's gonna watch.
No.
No.
Yeah, he
Uh
probably smells like oh shit.
yeah, you don't think she smells bad? Look at the fucking dreads. White people who have dreads usually don't smell great.
Yeah, but she's freezing cold all the time. Bacteria can't grow.
True. Yeah. And I'm sorry if that's like it's I can say that because I'm white. Don't give me that.
What?
White people dreads smell bad. They do.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, no. I think all dreads, if you don't take care of them, can smell
Yeah.
pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, Edmund, chained up. They're trying to find. They're gonna go see Aslan. This is kind of the boring part of the movie where they're going to see Aslan. Um, yeah, you can take a. If you're watching this now, take a nap. Basically, they go. You know, they do shit. They run away from people. People get frozen in fucking stone and shit.
Yeah,
They think.
okay, I'm back awake. It's
Mhm.
weird because they're not, it's like stone
Yeah.
that she's freezing them with, but she's also the ice witch,
Yeah.
which is like
I think.
I get the freezing part,
Yeah.
like that totally makes sense. But why are they statues now? Which I think I think they could have tried to I think it was intentionally supposed to be ice. They just didn't
Yeah. I
design it
think
well enough to read as ice.
maybe C.S. Lewis, like the mindset of C.S. Lewis, like maybe, like, I mean, she is evil, but I think C.S. Lewis didn't want to have like another thing be it that, yo, you guys are coming back, things are melting. Everyone who got frozen into ice is melting too. Not a great, you know. So I think stone just kind of works. That's what I think, anyways. But I
I
agree.
guess
Yeah.
could have
They
just
meet.
made them
Yeah.
thaw out when
Yeah.
the ice
Uh,
witch died.
Another thing that always kind of not irritated me, but it was just kind of like, so the time frame, they don't have Christmas. So this is early, like it's just winter all the time. But when I was younger, I thought it
Hmm.
was like always December when it was just snowing. But it's just
Yeah.
Christmas. It's just snowing all the time. Anyways, it's Christmas. Father Christmas is here. He brought us
Yeah.
gifts.
Santa Claus is in Narnia.
Yeah. Yeah. He brought us gifts.
Also,
Mhm.
the fact that they celebrate Christmas implies that they also think and understand that Jesus Christ is their savior.
Well, Aslan is their savior.
Yeah, but he's not Jesus Christ.
In this
But
world, he is.
well, but he's not because it's not Aslan, miss.
I don't know what it is. I don't know why they call it Christmas. You found a plot hole. Good job.
Well,
I
so
don't know.
does Aslan accept Yahweh, the God of the Hebrew Bible? Does he,
I think C.S. Lewis is like children like Christmas.
also that? Yeah, okay,
Yeah, that's probably
that's
it.
probably closer.
It's
Yeah.
probably not that deep.
It's not that deep. Yeah.
Aslan, C.S. Lewis like children like Christmas. Anyways, yeah, they
Anyway, here's Jesus.
Christmas. Well, Santa Claus shows up, right? Gives Peter a sword. Oh, he gives Lucy
Yeah,
a
just arms a bunch of
dagger,
children with weapons. Yeah.
and a little piece with like it's a healing potion. In the book, when they mentioned like, um, battles are ugly, right? He said something along that line to Lucy.
hmm hmm
In the book, they say, when women get involved in battles, it's ugly.
Yeah, no. C.S.
And
Lewis was a
yeah, yeah,
pretty big
went,
pretty big
yeah.
into gender roles.
Yeah. Also, he did not like the Middle East. There is a book that is basically takes place in the Middle East and it is very racist. And the main character is from like it's another kingdom in Narnia, not as big as Narnia. Anyways, he's white and everyone brings that up and it's kind of weird. And the last book where everyone dies, they also do brown face too.
Okay, light skin. I mean, light work. I
Yeah.
actually didn't mean to say light skin.
Yeah.
That was an
Yeah. A
intentional slip up.
little bit of a stem there. But anyways. Yeah, it's not great, and I hope they take out. And I just had a thought like if this movie came out now and people found out about that line,
Which
Twitter
line?
like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
they changed it like from when women are involved, war is ugly to when war can be ugly because war is ugly. People would just be rioting. Ben something would be on his little YouTube talking about how you cannot change. See, as someone was like, shut up, dude. That book came out 50 years ago. Chill. Why do you care? You know? Anyways, people are dumb and I hate people so much right now. Anyways, they get their weapons. Susan gets a bow, and when we watch Prince Caspian, there's kind of a badass scene where she shoots people with a bow. So get ready. She doesn't really use it in this movie, but she does in the next one. Anyways, so they cross a river. Wolves are chasing them. The beavers can swim. I didn't really, they swim across like beavers are gonna be fine. Children have to cross an ice lake. Pretty good scene. The ice lake looks cool. I want
Yeah.
to know how they filmed that, but uh,
Ice.
it looks really nice. Those poor kids get flipped in water. I hope it wasn't cold when they did film that. Anyways, it should.
Dude, the guy's a pussy. He should have just iced those fucking wolves. What are
Yeah,
they gonna do? They're like 4 feet tall.
yeah.
Also, wolves are way bigger than that.
No, wolves are huge. Like they're like I thought they were like coyotes around that's the size of the wolves.
In the movie, yeah, the wolves in
Yeah,
the movie are like minuscule
yeah. They're not
compared to
that
the
big.
actual ones. They're huge.
I might be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure when the world was being formed, he made bigger animals smaller. He like elephants are smaller. Talking elephants are smaller than normal sized elephants. Don't know why he did that, but he did. And then there are small like mice are bigger too, so that's kind of
Oh,
cool.
so you kind of evened it out.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Reaper Chief, get ready. He's a lot of homeschooled kids' favorite Narnian character. So get
Who?
ready. Reaper Chief? Reaper Chief?
Reefer Chief?
Yeah, he's a mouse, but he's like really into fighting people. So that's kind of sick. Yeah, anyways. Um yeah, they're where am I? They get their weapons, they cross a bridge, they find Aslan.
I love
Uh
Aslan.
Aslan, yeah. He seems like a chill dude. Um
I
he
wanted to pet
looks
him so badly.
Also, like they put a lot of work into making that lion look good.
Oh yeah.
Because the other animals, not so much. Aslan looks
No,
good the
yeah.
whole way through, and I
They had
do.
to
They
they
had to
def
make him look good, you know.
yeah, they were like the beavers can look funny because they're the funny beavers. They were like Jesus has to look like Jesus.
Mm. He's voiced by Neil Neeson. No way.
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson, yeah. No way.
Yeah.
That's sick. I think I knew
I
about
am a
that.
certain
Anyways,
set of skills.
it's sick, right? That's sick.
I can't do it.
No, I can't either. Really chill, dude. Really chill. He just looks great. You see that lion, you're like, I want that lion to hug me. I
I
want to
do.
hug that lion.
I want to be inside his mane.
I want to like just, you know, in the main.
I want to
Um,
ride on his back.
yeah, I'm jealous that they did that. But yeah, they're trying to, the whole reason I do like, and I've always liked it, the kids have a reason to be there, be it that their brother fucking left, you know? Edmund left there, so they have a reason to be there, you know? Um, I would leave when I find out that there's fucking people after me because I'm a man.
I
Um,
wouldn't,
you wouldn't, you'd stay there forever,
or until they kick me out again.
you know? Anyways, they're doing a whole like they're trying to those coyotes, wolves attack Lucy and Susan again. Susan can't get her bow, but she can get a horn. That horn comes back. That horn plays a big role in the next movie, I promise you. Not to spoil. But anyways, the horn, she blows the horn. At Peter comes, she kills that wolf. Aslan's like, "You're a knight, dude. You're a knight now."
Yeah,
I
he did
yeah.
Night Eater.
I like how this fantasy world works. Like the way it works, it's just like all the fancy creatures living in a together and there's talking
Yeah.
animals and it's just super chill. It would be the best like world to find yourself in.
Except there's no other humans
Yeah.
ever.
Mm. Okay, this is hard to explain. Basically, they were in between I don't know when it happened, but somehow pirates found their way to Narnia and
Okay, so
they
he just made it up as a. Okay, yeah,
yeah.
okay.
Anyways. Um, but yeah, they're trying to get Edmund back now. They hunt him down, and the queen's like, "Yo, dark magic, fam, you have to. Edmund has to die." And Aslan's like, "I'll take his place." The amount of guilt that I would feel if I
Good,
made Jesus kill
good,
himself.
good, good. I hope it
Oh,
ruined him.
dude, I'll be up at night. Like we meet Aslan again. We're having a discussion. It's like, I'm so happy to see all of you. Look at Edmund, like, hi, Aslan. It'll be like so awkward whenever you see him. Your
Good,
relationship is ruined with Jesus.
good,
It's like, hey, Jesus. Hey, Aslan.
good.
Hey.
Fuck that kid.
Anyways,
He had to get literally like groped and like molested and then shaved and then murdered.
yeah. Yeah. Uh, in the book, I think he might have retconned this when he did the fucking first book. Anyways, mice helped chew at the rope, and because the mice helped chew at the rope, all those mice were able to talk. And that's why there's more talking mice now in Narnia because they helped free Aslan from, the chains.
Okay, yeah, so he's
Yeah,
straight
yeah.
up Jesus. Yeah,
He is straight up
he's straight
Jesus.
up
Yeah.
just granting miracles by his very presence.
Yeah. Lucy and Susan see Aslan die. That's traumatizing.
Blah, blah.
Yeah, they see him die, they help him out. Uh, the battle is pretty good. I don't remember it being this
It's pretty
good.
good in the movie. It
Yeah, it
is it
looks
is a bit, I don't know, children who don't know how to fight winning a war against
very yeah.
like minotaurs and shit like that is a bit
Minotaur,
like
yeah. Minotaurs are on our side, like the good
no, no, they're
the
on the bad side.
No, 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 because there's two. There's
Yes.
a Minotaur,
There's centaurs on the good
Centaurs,
side,
Centaurs, might
and
be.
then there's minotaurs on the bad
Yeah,
side.
Minotaurs, they're not. Yeah, and for some reason, Aslan's side has cheetahs. The witch's side, oh,
Yeah,
snow leopards, snow.
yeah.
I
That's
guess.
just I like the snow leopards kind of make sense. She's the ice bitch, so
Yeah, yeah.
but like
Roar.
cheetahs?
Cheetahs are on Aslan's side. We're
Like
chilling.
no, like I saw those in the when they were leading the charge, and I was
Yeah,
like, that just what?
yeah.
Why are they what?
I don't know why they're on our side. They are
Like
though.
like not other lions?
I don't. There are
Like
other
are there
li
other
There
lions?
are other lions. They're just not around really. There are. There's even other talking lions. That's a big point in another book. It might lead to the end of the world. Who knows?
Are they
Anyways,
are they like Aslan?
they're not
Like
like Aslan. They can just talk.
oh
Yeah.
nerds.
Yeah. So that's kind of odd. You think, but anyways. Yeah. The battle looks cool. Looks chill. Um, Edmund almost fucking dies. He redeems
Good.
himself though.
Oh, kind
Took a
of.
little he
He
took a
barely
wand to
did
the heart.
shit.
He broke the wand, hey?
Yeah, like, but I mean, like, come on. No one
I
else could have done that. Fucking morons.
okay. Listen, he
I
is
don't
a
care. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him.
okay. Get ready to like him in the next book. And
I
guess who
won't.
follows her around? The fucking witch, because she's a fucking groomer. All the time she's like, Edmund, be my king. Like shut Edmund's like, can you shut up? I kid you not, the third movie,
Like,
the queen's like they were going for some shit and the queen shows up like, Edmund, be my king. And Edmund's like, you're not real. You're dead. Anyways, Aslan unfreezes people and shit, unfreezes Mr.
with
Thomas.
his breath.
Yeah, yeah.
Tumnus.
Thomas. Um,
Tumnus.
they all go back. In the BBC, I'll send you it. In the BBC movie they made, the girls hop on Aslan's bag and it's a puppet, right? And it's green screen. Really bad green screen. And it looks so it's so good. And they're just like, whoa. And they do it multiple times. They do another one where they're flying on a dragon's back, and it's like, and these kids, their faces are like, because they're flying. Anyways, um, Alan kills the the white witch, more like white bitch. That's what you get for a cultural appropriate. I'm gonna kill myself. Cultural. It's so hot. I don't know why I'm like sweating. Cultural appropriation. I'm sweating.
Yeah,
You can
yeah,
see
like,
it. Oh, okay. Um,
you look like you have a gun to your head.
yeah. Anyways, the witch is dead. The kids become high kings. Wait, high
High
king
King of the
queen,
North,
high
High King
king.
of the East.
It kind of
Low King.
there is a
I'm sorry.
argument. You're so good. There is an argument about there can't be two kings. To be fair, Peter's a
Well,
high king.
there's
There's four
four of them.
kids. Yeah. Like Peter's the high king, so he's in charge, in charge. Edmund does shit though. You should also read The Horse and His Boy. It's about a boy meeting a talking horse. And they drive and they go back to North and they go try to go back north. Very racist though.
That's how I feel when I read H.P. Lovecraft.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, this is so freaky the way he describes it. And then he somehow ties in like black people to it, and you're like, oh,
It's like
oh,
that, but
oh.
Middle Eastern people. And you're just
Yeah.
like, okay.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, you're hit with like, oh my God, no, this is super. Oh,
yeah, like
you.
because like they're trying to fall in love with one of the king, like Susan trying to fall in love with like another king, and it's kind of just like, yeah, no, and blah blah blah. They all, but to be fair, they all like, it's not good.
Yeah,
Brown
they're
face
from the
is
40s.
Yeah,
as well.
it's not gonna be perfect. Anyways, they get crown king and queen. The fucking lasers come out of their eyes. It's like, whoa, that's
Yeah,
a
that shit
lot.
was weird as fuck.
Yeah, yeah. Um, by the way, there's a golden like them becoming kings and queens when they're children leads to a golden age in Narnia.
Yeah, I know. Which I don't think is their doing at all. I think they just showed up and then everything started being good again. I
Yeah.
don't think they were competent leaders.
No, I think things worked out for like they have especially in like The Horse and His Boy, they're adults in The Horse and His Boy, right? So
Hmm.
you meet Edmund and Lucy as adults. The only one you don't meet is Peter for some reason. You meet all the other kids but Peter.
Hmm.
Anyways, they're all adults and there's they know how to battle plan. They know how to plan things out. Lucy's like, I want to fucking shoot people with a bow. And Edmund's like, okay. Susan's not doing that. Susan's pretty. Anyways,
When
they go
she's
back.
when she's older.
Yeah, yeah. I want them to do this so bad, but I don't think they're gonna do it. They should have the kids who played in the Narnia movies as children, as the grown-up versions of themselves when they remake it. They can do everyone but
Ah,
Edmund. I think everyone but the person who plays Edmund will be on board with that. So why not? They can
yeah.
do that. Like I don't think the guy who plays Edmund doesn't want to be an actor anymore. So it's like, okay, cool. Everyone else is chill with it. But yeah, they all go back to Narnia. They all go back home, and the professor's like, "Tell me what happened." And yeah, that's how the movie ends. Give me what's your thoughts? Final thoughts.
Um, it was it was good.
Hmm.
I liked it was very fairy tale-y. It
Hmm.
was very I enjoyed the family dynamics the most. Um I think that's really where it shined as
Hmm.
like its thing. Like I don't think it as like a fantasy experience and I'm learning all these things because it didn't really have hard and fast rules. It didn't have any
Yeah,
real it didn't explain a fucking
and
thing to
it
you.
really doesn't. Narnian books don't really explain shit.
No, it's
And
pure it's plot device after
yeah,
plot device
yeah,
after plot device, all to the advantage of the story, except it kind of works because the kids are likable
yeah.
and the story is relatable in a
Hmm.
way of
Hmm.
accepting responsibility.
Yeah.
Um, and so for my rating, I'm gonna give it um 3.6 fuck ass middle children.
Hmm.
Um fucking weird ass middle children out
Whoa,
of 5.
whoa, the fuck?
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah.
okay. Whoa,
Hmm.
whoa.
Shut the fuck up.
Um, my little letterbox review. Okay, grew up with this movie. I'm a weird homeschooled kid. Sorry, can't help it. Um,
It's okay.
yeah.
I forgive you.
Again, I think it's good. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. There's not, and you need to fully expect if you're watching a movie about Narnia, there are religious elements to it. You can still get enjoyment out of it, but don't be upset when you see lying Jesus. To say the least, really chill story. It's for children though, and that's where it should stay. They should not make this gritty, okay? They should not
No.
make it gritty. Do not, Greta. You're not going to, but don't.
No, she's not going to.
No, we're chill. I'm very happy it's in her hands.
No,
But yeah.
I'm very sick of gritty I do I don't want it to be kitschy though. I don't want it to be I think the movie actually got a very good amount of like wonder to like actual like they're actually fighting, like there's drama, there's stakes, they're killing the wolves, they're killing
Hmm.
each other, like there's shit that there's stakes going
Yeah.
on, like shit is happening.
Yeah.
Um so they need to at least keep that up of like
Yeah.
I
Keep the
need people to think that they're going to die and that they're actually murdering people
yeah,
because if not, the stakes are low. You
yeah.
can't,
And there will be
I
like
just wouldn't care.
there will be modern elements too if they were to make a reboot of it. But like, it's not going to be insane or anything. Like there will be probably more discussions about them returning home and why they should do it or something on the other hands. I think it's going to be chill. Ben Shapiro, do not talk. She's not going to ruin this movie, okay? Chill out, okay? Okay.
Ben Shamiru.
Ben Shapiro. Oh, I don't want to make fun of your name. Anyways, guys, we have a email at pleasewatchourpodcast at gmail.com. Please email us. We're running out of ideas. Um, yeah. We have a TikTok and Instagram to watch all your little clips from this podcast. Keep your eyes open. We might play a video game.
Yeah,
We might
yeah,
do it. We might do it.
yeah. It's gonna
Um,
be a hentai porn game on Steam.
and I'm gonna be like this the whole time. The whole screen's gonna be blurred. It's just gonna be Mitch, eyes open, me.
Yeah, like whimpering in a corner.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys, if you want, you can subscribe or whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, yeah. Do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah. Bye.
I couldn't care less. Go
You don't
fuck
need to do
yourself.
anything. Go,
Go fuck
go,
yourself. Go
go eat a
fuck
boot.
yourself.
Go eat a boot. Anyways,
Love you. Bye.
love you. Bye.